Alright, guys, Mumber and Kid back again for Dark Vendring Plus. Give you a double dose of topics today. Um, this time around, guys, if you are fans of the Fab Foursome, and you should all know who that is, who they are. But what if Peter Laird and Kevin Eastman, when they were creating the Turtles, and they said, hey, you know what? Instead of making them four, how about we make them maybe, how about six or eight? Now, how about adding two more members or so to the for that to be like a six team? Now, for me, guys, I find that kind of cool and interesting, and this is where you guys can kind of use your imagination in a sense and be like, okay, yeah, I wonder about that. Now, for me, with the turtles, the being brothers, it would be really cool to see that if they what if they did go with this instead of four, maybe added either two more or four more. To me, being that they're ninja and ninja do work in sync with each other, no matter how many there are, I would go with six actually, not eight members, and they would all be siblings. And for me, it would be I would go with six, and the other two members would be females. I would have two females a part of the group. So for me, it would be Leonardo, Donatello, Michelangelo, Leonardo, Raphael, excuse me, and their sisters. Now, in terms of what would their names be, since Splinter and Peter Laird and all of them and Kevin Eastman, they used, you know, painters from the Renaissance era, all those. I definitely would try to keep that in motion as well. But for me, um, with me, I'm not a big fan of the series. I love the Turtles, the Deaf Guys. I grew up with the Turtles, but I was not a big fan of this series, and that was New Mutation. But I enjoyed the idea of them having a female turtle on that team, and the female was Venus. And I thought that was cool. And I would actually keep Venus. I would have actually had them keep Venus. Venus would be a part of the team, will be their sister, and her weapon of choice would be fans, like like Kitana and things like that we've seen. So I would have her use those kind of fans. Now, as for the other sister, and in terms of her color, I would have Venus still have the light bluish. Um, I would still have her have the light bluish, color she had. Um, and I'm sorry, guys. And for the last sister, which I believe she would be the youngest out of them. Um, I would name her Mona, as in terms of the Mona Lisa. Get it? And her color scheme would be uh, I would maybe go with a yellowish color, like yellow or um uh no, yeah, about a yellow. Yeah, it'd be a yellow color. And her weapon of choice would be um, tonfas, or I'll probably maybe a halberd, maybe a halberd. It's like it's kind of like it looks like it's kind of a spear and an axe combined in a sense, but I would definitely either go with tonfas for Mona. I wouldn't call her Mona Lisa, just call her Mona, actually. So yeah, I would go with six turtles if anything. I if if they were trying to come up with, okay, let's add, two more turtles that would make up like their sisters. That would be my team. So basically, it would be, once again, Leonardo, Donatello, Michelangelo, Raphael, Venus, and Mona. So it'd be six of them. And with Mona, in terms of like personality, see, that's the other thing I would also go with. We all know Donnie being a smart one. Mikey's kind of he's the party animal, but he's also the one that kind of keeps his cool. He always thinks outside the box most of the time. Raph is kind of that more aggressive one, and Leo makes up the fearless leader act. And I'm trying to remember Venus's personality, but I can't remember it too much because, like I said, I never really enjoyed Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles New Mutations too much. But I believe her personality was a lot like very calm and collective, like Splinter. With Mona, it would be more of I say a mixture of Mikey and Donnie. So she would kind of be the smart brains and kind of the kooky geeky type like Mikey is. But my question once again for you guys is, if you could, if basically if that happened, basically, how many would you have add to the team? So you have a choice between 6 or 8, plus, and this is where you got to think your head, guys. Plus, you have to come up with their names, their gender, and their weapons. And if you want to come with their color scheme, that's fine. I did, um, and most of that's coming right off the top of my head. But other than that, you guys tell me what you think. And this is Mount Vernon Kid saying peace and love. Stay tuned, keep it real, guys. Thank you for watching. This is Dark Avenger Inc. Plus. So please subscribe to this channel. You won't be disappointed, guys. Some good stuff coming later on. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter, as well as just check out the other different products that you'll see on this channel. And I will see you guys Thursday for another Hitting the Classics. And other than that, take it easy.